Hey, buenos dias. How was your first song? It was due yesterday. La Bamba. Many of you knew it, and maybe some of you didn't, but overall, I'm excited to see the turnout. So that was your first one, and I'm excited to go through that, see how you did. And we'll have another one starting Friday. So I want to do those on Fridays. There's no school on Monday. Wow. Remember, Labor Day. Okay, so hoy es miércoles. El día de Wacky Sock Wednesday, Wacky Mask Wednesday in Spanish. We're going to say el miércoles con, which is Wednesday with calcetines locos y máscaras locas. Bien. So consider showing your mask on and putting it on the attached document that's actually a slide presentation. And I want to trust that you're going to do a good job slipping it in there nicely. Put your first name and last initial and class hour for Spanish. I've done a few of them to kind of get you started and have an example there. So I hope that'll be fun for us. And if you don't catch on to it too much this week, maybe next week, or maybe it's not for you and you just want to look at it, that's okay too. I'd ask that you just be cautious. Don't grab screenshots and all that. And just leave it the way it is, just view only kind of thing if you're not going to contribute. And then when you contribute, we're all still going to view only kind of thing. Okay. So, hey, happy Wednesday. Feliz Viernes. Feliz Viernes. Did you catch that? That's really Friday. Ridículo. Es miércoles. So, feliz miércoles. Hoy es el 2 de septiembre 2020. Repitan. Hoy es, I want you to repeat after me. Hoy es, that means today is, el 2 de septiembre 2020. Okay, so put it together. Hoy es el 2 de septiembre 2020. Now your turn. Okay, muy bien. ¿Qué hora es? What time is it? Son las 8 de la mañana. Repitan, son las 8 de la mañana. That means it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Now, some are going to get caught up on the exact time because if you're looking down at my screen here, you say, oh, it's 8:05. Son las 8:05 de la mañana. Okay? So repitan, son las 8:05 de la mañana. Okay? Muy bien, excelente. Clase, when you log into Voces, no matter what it looks like over here with the tornado one or the box of boxes, let's start with the tornado one. You can always click here and everything collapses into chapters 1 through 12. And then you see 13 and 14, and it goes on to 22 with second year Spanish, with the Espanol 2 book, at least. That's what they have it slated for. So we want to go to up here where it says Espanol 1, Capítulo 1, Mexico. That's always your starting point. And if you're using your box of boxes, the full directory, just keep hitting this back button. Back, until you get to where it says Introducción, Espanol 1, Capítulo 1, Mexico. Okay, so we're going to click here, right, where it says Mexico, Capítulo 1. So that's your base. Always go back to that, and that'll help you out, okay? So once you're there, then we want to go down to, where are we? Scroll down to Actividades. Actividades is what you did yesterday to do activities 13 and 14, 13 y 14. So today we're on 1, 2, 4, y 5. So 1, 2, 4, y 5. I want to go back to a few things. Okay, so the first one is abecedario. You did a good job with the alphabet. I want to count that in cis for you. So this activity here, 1, and this activity here, 2. And then we get down to 4, which is the greetings. And then numero 5, which is greetings as well. So click through those. 1, 2, 4, 5. Here's 1. Actividad 1. Read the name of each letter and type the letter next to it. So that says F, so you type the letter F. This says Jota, so what letter? J, Jota, right? And when you're finished with that, save and submit. Go to your next one, which is dos. Now, if you did what I did, again, it's going to say, hey, you didn't save anything. Do you want to do that? I do, but you don't. You're going to want to hit cancel and go back and do that. Save. Read each. Here it is, Actividad 2. Read each of the letter names and write them on the line to form a word. Follow the model. So here's the model. It says H-O-L-A, H-O-L-A. And the word is hola. Numero uno says hey, which is G, U, I, T, A, R, R, A. And the word is guitarra, which means guitar. Okay, when you're finished, click Save and Submit. You can either click through here and go tres and then cuatro, or you can go back over here and scroll down to where we started at the beginning, which is find your capítulo uno, Mexico, right? Click on that. Then scroll down to actividades. Once you click on actividades, here are your activities. Una, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. So today we're doing uno, dos, and cuatro. So you can just click right here on cuatro, and it'll take you to it. It'll say, hey, don't forget to save. Okay, fine. And then cinco after that. Cuatro is where you get to record yourself again, giving a greeting for the people. Remember, with tú and usted. Tú, first name basis that you call somebody. Usted, not a first name basis. So you want to be able to greet the people appropriately here. Review your greetings if you need to. And then here you go. Una, dos, tres, cuatro, and cinco right there. Okay. And you don't have to click save and submit because it saves it. When you record your voice, it saves it for you. Then go to Actividad Cinco, another greetings one, to practice greetings. Read each of the following situations, then fill in the missing parts of the dialogue. Now, you got to think a little bit about this, right? Be sure to use the formal and informal forms as needed, and make sure that each dialogue makes sense. Answer using complete sentences that include proper punctuation. Follow the model. So here's the model, right? So the model says, Carlos runs into his friend Miguel at the movies. He then says, or they say hello to each other. So it goes like this. Carlos says, Hola, Miguel. Hola, Carlos. ¿Cómo estás? And then your answer would go there. So the model has said, Bien. ¿Y tú? Now we're saying, ¿Y tú? Because it's and you. You by the first name I call, right? Not y usted. Muy bien, he responds. Nos vemos, we'll see ya. Miguel says, Nos vemos, just some kind of a goodbye. Okay, there's not necessarily one right answer, especially when it comes to the goodbyes, but there's a good flow, and I'll have to grade each of these individually. It will not automatically grade. So number one says, Irma doesn't feel well. She is talking to Doctora Suarez. So Doctora Suarez, buenos dias, Irma. So what is Irma going to say? Some kind of hello, right? Either hola or buenos dias. And you can do these accent marks right here. D-I, accent A-S, right? You can say also Doctora Suarez. And then she says, Yo estoy muy bien. Gracias. ¿Cómo estás? And you say, Yo estoy, what? Mal? I'm not feeling well. Yo estoy mal. I'm feeling badly, right? Doctora says, Bueno, pues voy a examinarte. Well, okay, then I'm going to examine you. And you're finished. Now, number two, the scenario is this. Carolina has a new teacher and does not know his name. He introduces himself to her. So Senor Martinez starts off by saying, Buenos dias, soy, which means I am, right? Soy means I am. Me llamo. My name is, I call myself El Senor Martinez. So what's she going to say? Well, she'll say, my name is Carolina, right? And then he says, Encantado, right? Encantado, Carolina. ¿Cómo estás hoy? And then she answers, so put your answer here. And then he responds, Estoy muy bien también. So that means also. So he's also well. So Carolina has to be pretty well too, right? Got to make it make sense. Nos vemos en la clase. We'll see you in class, he says. And then she would say what? Something similar. Nos vemos, or see you there. Save and submit, and you'll be finished with this particular one. Okay, muy bien. Well, use Hangouts if you have any questions. And if not, happy Wednesday. Feliz viernes. Hasta luego.